Hello everybody, welcome to Negoterra Odyssey. How is everybody? A quick loving shout out to my bestie Jeannie that I got to spend yesterday with, and we had such a fabulous time buying beads by the sheer bucket load and all the silliness that ensued and the craziness, which really reminds me of this first card, this Seek Counsel. Within our friendships, we can counsel each other and help one another through issues and maybe more expansive thinking and checking in. Like Jean, for instance, she's super, super smart and tech savvy and great at business and, a real girly girl and so warm and everything. So she's so fun to just talk and hang out with. And we had the funniest moment in a restaurant where we were just kind of reliving some moments that brought us to tears, and it was so funny being in a public setting, and the restaurant had cleared out, but we had a fabulous waiter, and we were just hugging each other and consoling and talking, and it was so wonderful, the humanity and everything that was involved in that. Like our waiter, Tom, was so fabulous, and he was another crafty creator. He makes these wonderful lamps, and we had great conversations with him, and he surprised Jeannie with a little piece of cake in her to-go bag, that real beautiful empathy. And it was this wonderful moment that there are people all around us. They really are engaging, and they are warm, and they care, and it's so wonderful to be part of that. But all we have to do really is to be vulnerable and be open, and also be receptive to that energy, which was so nice. And there were just so many funny comical moments. We went into Hobby Lobby. It's kind of a crazy institution where they punch in everything individually, and I must have had, and I'll take a photograph, I'm going to share over on IG, the beads that I made out with yesterday. It was like such a score. But because they punch everything individually, Jeannie goes to the people behind us, you might want to go to another line, we're going to be here for a while. And to look at our line, which was just us, and then everybody shifted to the other line when I looked over a couple minutes later. So there's 5 or 6 people in one line and just us. And it was so funny because it was how normally you'd get antsy, taking up someone's time. And I was like, I'm a consumer. They want us to buy things. And just the whole place is so funny and strange. There's bullets and Bibles everywhere. It's a little bizarre, but they do have some wonderful things, and it was just so fun to get out there. And it just reminded me so much of this Seek Counsel, because we do have friends and relatives and people that we just gel with, and they have unconditional love and support for us, and we just feel like we're at home with them. And Jean even said something interesting yesterday at the table. She's like, we've known each other for 50 years. And it was just such a crazy moment, because I thought, there's no one I spend time with, on that I have that amount of years in the bag with. It was really, really incredible, and it was amazing. And we all have, if we think about it, that childhood friend, that cousin, that relative, that person that we feel very comfortable and unconditional support from, and we really should spend time with them, because it's that acceptance that people crave so greatly. Nobody wants to feel like everything they're doing and saying is wrong, and we do have family members that can make us feel that way, or we do have people in our orbit that can make us feel that way, and we should spend the most time with people that they feel like wise counsel, they feel like home, and they feel generous and loving and giving. And this also pertains to if you're doing any kind of life shift and there's something you don't understand. Like it could be technology, it could be a new certification that you want, it could be in terms of, is this relationship suitable for me? And there are every type of life coach, counselors, therapists out there, that friendships that can help us with this. And it really does help to honestly just lighten your load by sharing these issues, because a lot of times people like to pretend like everything's okay, or that they understand something, or something is smoothed over. But it really helps to just bring everything to the surface, discuss it, have true understanding, and then voila, much lighter. Which brings us, study to know yourself. I am obsessed with psychology, and I hope, and I find that most people that watch tarot and uplifting videos and TED Talks. They really are curious about the type of person they are and the type of person they can become and how they can expand and have greater understanding. Really, a great technique is ask yourself what you've done in the last 48 hours. What have you done? Where have you gone? And who have you been with? And how did each of those moments, places, and people make you feel? Do a quick evaluation. Oh, that felt a little wasteful. I might have been just surfing the net for a couple hours. I didn't get a lot out of that. It might have made me feel anxious or like suffering by comparison or whatever. So not a great match. So reducing time with that. Oh, I spent time with a friend. It was light and fun. Like yesterday was so invigorating for me. I absolutely love doing things like that. And we were even talking about, we have to do this at least, once a month and do our bead shopping and catch up and inspire each other to do more. Because that's the thing too. Sometimes you can put your talents and your techniques away if you're not working and advancing them and have people that inspire you to further that within yourself. Just really a quick sort of like synopsis of your time and what it did for you, how it made you feel. Did it help you take steps forward, or were you just sort of oscillating in the same place? Really, really important, because sometimes time is a commodity and sometimes we don't know how we spend it, because sometimes we're just like, where did the week go? What happened? I had a fantastic week working a few days with my husband on Pause, the boat that we do every summer. I love every aspect of scraping the paint off, sanding, varnishing, all the little things, because you start with this raw product that is in disrepair and you make it the shining, beautiful, painted, glossy vessel. It's amazing to me. So how are you spending your time, and are you utilizing it wisely? Very, very important. So we do need to study to know ourselves, and then also deciding for ourselves. We can reach out to everybody and ask all kinds of people for advice and how does this work for them. But whether it's buying a house, whether what university you want to go to, what courses you want to take, how you want to further your career, who's in your life, what kind of relationship you're having, should you buy this thing, should you move to this place, should you vacation here, decide for yourself. Don't let other people make decisions for yourself. That's how resentment and other things can build up. And also, we're giving away our power when we're letting somebody have the ultimate choice. Really decide for yourself. Is this something I want? Is this a place I want to go? Is this something I want to learn and study? I was talking about this the other day, where my son was sort of undecided about what courses he was going to take. And I said, nobody even asked you, are you and did you enjoy the business classes that you took? And we really got down to the nuts and bolts of things, of the stuff that was confusing, the shifts and changes he wanted to make, because nobody was really asking him, hey, is this a decision that you're letting other people make for you, or is it something you truly want? And it was really nice to get the honest, well, I would like to study some other things, and the freedom that's inherent with making your own choices and deciding, and the power that you retain when you do that. And I oftentimes, if I ever feel like I'm pushed to make a decision right then, like I feel my way through things. I bought my car right after, like I got home on my way home from Taekwondo, decided on our first condo on my lunch break. Like I can really just feel something is right. And if it doesn't, and it's something that's bigger or more costly, I never feel like I have to make that decision right then. I'm like, I will get back to you. I need to do some thinking on this. I need to weigh some pros and cons. So also never feel like if somebody is really pushing for a fast answer, there's something off with that. Because if you are, and people will also, in terms of selling houses and other things, they'll try to make you think it's the hottest commodity on earth and it's going fast, limited supplies. And if that's the case and you feel like you're being rushed, just pump the brakes and say, I'm going to have to weigh some options here. And, it gives you breathing space, and no one should ever be trying to, steer that vehicle for you, because it's your choice in your life. So my beauties, that is what you were meant to hear today. And my big shout out to Jeannie, my bestie, and Tom, the most fabulous waiter on earth for sure. So love and light. Everybody have a great day.